Someone in this room is a murderer.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. So let's see here. Burnt rope.
Burnt rope?
Burnt rope.
Turnt rope?
Oh, probably from the fire. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it
Hemp?
looks like the tip of that rope burned off.
Is it hemp?
Sweet.
Oh, it could be hemp rope. That's important. Well, it's a hemp bag, not
Well, yes, but how
Where's the
far
hemp
does
factory?
how far does the hemp go?
Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird.
Everything.
The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze?
Truth bullets! Burnt rope has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Alright. And knife.
Kniff.
Was it recently being wielded by a luchador?
Ooh.
The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
I mean, they took
Pretty
the knife.
easily.
The two knife and they...
It's more, how did you get it through the concrete floor?
Yeah, that's the more impressive thing.
This knife! It must be from the military base. Military base? Yeah, the Oh! Yeah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Something a luchador would use.
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
It cannot be.
And then, they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? They could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why do they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear. Huh. They stabbed it so far through his hand that it went into the concrete and then they couldn't yank it back out again, so he had to grab a spear.
I don't know if that's in the concrete.
Truth bullets! Survival knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez. Can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Oh well.
Why can't you?
Even I'm surprised at myself. Would have much harder if it wasn't Nagito.
You're getting slower and slower, more Kyoko and more Kyoko.
Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me. One of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that?
Yes.
Yeah. That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too.
Ooh.
You're the ultimate desensitized.
Let's talk to the people.
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Yeah, that's 2 days from now, and the class trial's definitely going to be sooner. So let's get some focus.
Carefree till the end.
I would never have described Kazuichi as carefree. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
Conga. What do you mean, something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Well,
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this'll end smoothly without a countdown. Or with a countdown, even.
anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial, except for one of us, probably.
After those of us live through the class trial. Yeah, I know.
And don't bring up such strange stuff like that.
Wait. Whoa. It's
Oh, is that the-
backwards. I'm pressing left, and I go
Inverted
right,
controls.
and I go right, left. Weird.
It's like you're flying a plane.
Um,
Kind of. Not really.
It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. Looks like it's different this time. Doesn't matter this time.
What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. Time of death was noon sharp.
if it was at noon, what were we doing at that time?
What were we doing? Well, right now it's...
It's 12:30 p.m.
Huh.
So it also has a clock function.
That means Nagato died 30 minutes ago. Huh? Happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill.
Fresh? Seems like a bad way to describe it.
It happened 30 minutes ago. Is it around the time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagato's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. Killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup.
Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
She's right. The spear could have been suspended in some way,
Yeah.
and that's why they couldn't use the knife. They tortured him for a while, then left him.
huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when you all split up to search for the bombs.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that blood?
Up there? I don't...
Right along the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Just let me click on it, but look,
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a...
that's definitely a pink splotch.
Yep. Let's click on some other stuff and see if it'll, or maybe Jackie's found it, and...
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk. All that's left is people at this point.
Oh, you talked to him already.
Oh, you're right. Ah.
Yep.
She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? Over there.
see?
Can you see that red streak?
I totally can see that red streak. Thank you very much. Huh? You're right. I definitely see it, and saw it before you pointed it out. Like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood?
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. It definitely doesn't look like blood. But there's no way blood could get up there, right?
Well, the kind of blood that we all have with our unique blood condition.
Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this.
Truth bullets! Blood on the girder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Blood on the girder, water in the box.
Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the area behind the curtain.
Killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagato. Should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. Unless they really hate him.
Yeah.
Who would hate sweet innocent Nagato?
So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. But I haven't actually talked to Kazuichi or Sonia yet.
One of us killed Nagato in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
I didn't really expect anything valuable out of you, but, you know.
So just
Completion's
as I
sake.
thought,
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish this class trial. We can think about what will happen after. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Okay. Let's back up the warehouse. These Monokuma panels. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that?
No.
Did the fire cause burning?
But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made the mess?
Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So, maybe the reasons these panels are tipped over is... It's fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
Oh, it was some kind of domino effect to set off the...
To set off the lighter.
Yeah. Those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Uh-oh.
Clatter.
Our dual shock bat. We should plug this in. Oops.
Keep going. I'll take care of it.
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay? Sorry, folks, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty as we move the PlayStation and try not to... That'll probably do, I think, for a little while. See if that works.
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly?
Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Ha-ha! Bam!
Could it be? Was that it? I think we've
Is it
fixed
him?
the... Whoops.
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means
Important!
we can speculate this was done intentionally. I'm not putting it past the ability of Nagito to have somehow set this up.
So it created a crazy death trap in which to kill himself?
Alright, I'm back. Who did it? Was it Suichi?
yeah, it's the extensive stabbing that's...
So...
How does he get himself tied up
yeah.
and then stab himself, he could maybe tie up all the other limbs.
Well, he can stab himself. Like I say, he could do the little stabs and the hacking himself first.
Yeah, but then there's the stab through the right hand.
Yeah, that's got to be a he tosses it up, knowing it will luckily fall through his hand. And then also sort of a death trap that involves him falling through the floor. Yeah.
He is the ultimate lucky student, so I guess tossing it is not out of the realm of possibility.
Truth bullets! Monokuma panels has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I mean, there's obviously a trap set up here, so... Now it's going to let me look at this. Ooh, an MP3 player.
Ooh.
This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
So you can listen to music while you work.
Looks like that weird music was playing from here. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started?
We didn't start the fire.
But we might have.
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player.
I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this?
Ambiance?
Drown out screaming?
Truth bullets! MP3 player has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, to make sure you actually went in the room. As opposed to going, psh.
Yeah, this is totally backwards. No wonder it's been screwing me up. Alright.
It mattered for Gundam's killing of Mekons. Time doesn't matter, time.
Time Lord. Time
Okay.
Lord.
Of time. I'll split up. That's the
So
problem.
is this the same discussions we will have had with everybody already? No. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about.
What's the deal with Skrongs?
Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is all right. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, it's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
My.
Oh
It
my!
cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus! Shit! You son of a bitch!
Whoa.
Okay, well.
Sonia.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Okay.
Huh? At first, I was worried someone might use them for nefarious purposes if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate
That
them?
is.
And as I had suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all
Please
gathered.
listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them.
Okay.
What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain access to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
Yay.
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. I'm shocked.
Nagito, calculated, extreme.
Yes, all of those is, but the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me, fiancé. You're right. I got it.
Truth bullets! Sonia's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse.
Let's burn it down.
I was able to find some clues, but there are so many things I don't understand yet.
Algebra,
Hold it.
advanced algebra,
You look worried.
calculus.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well?
Like the sun, let's stare at it.
You might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Rat Palace where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room, too. I'm going to understand the reasons for his actions. I need to know more about him and the stuff he has.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you
They're kinda
hear
lazy.
me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea.
Jesus.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any other clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
Oh, that sounds great. Let's do that plan.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place.
It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Alright. Well, factory's right here.
It's right here.
It's right there.
Hey, truck.
Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks.
Good times.
Reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there.
But he doesn't have a license.
Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. This enormous machine, there's stuff for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here.
Okay. Laptop.
Reminds me, I saw Nagito's video message on this laptop.
See, he's still watching us from somewhere. If he is not, then how did he time his message so perfectly?
No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosions by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why do you have to use the video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
At the time, Nagito should already have been killed. Means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but
Thump, thump, cum.
it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. It's locked. Maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
Maybe you're underthinking this.
Maybe you're thinking this.
The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket.
Grab 3.
But it looks like there aren't any clues here.
Hard to say until you take them all out and individually search them.
There might be coins.
Frisk every Monokuma.
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well,
The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that the group is forcing us to kill each other? Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
Diabolical.
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. There's a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
It means you soaked the Monokumas in sausage drippings.
Oh, delicious.
Stop! There's no bomb! Hey,
You know what? If you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
Ah, cotton.
I see.
You are right.
Tell that to Mondo.
However,
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bomb's there, all fixed.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. I'm relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't in the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it.
Truth bullets! Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
We should check out
The break room. See if we can find some housewives there gossiping.
the break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. Lazy.
Sweet, sweet trash.
Nom, 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 nom,
Wait,
nom.
that's it? I hate
That's
this room.
All right.
All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and explore some other places. What were the rest? Nagito's room and the military base?
And Nezumi Castle.
And Nezumi Castle on the next episode.
Aww.